Today's topic is advanced DAX. So last class we have done the basics. I've shared all the files. The same thing what we have done last class. So if you are starting with a new one, so I would suggest you please write this formula before we start. If you are starting from the new one, write this formula, total sales. In home tab, you will see the measures. Please write this formula, total sales. If you are using a new PowerBi, I would suggest you please write this because we'll be referring this one. Or if you are referring my file, yes, I have already shared. You can refer that also. It is already there in that. Up to you. Click on home, new measure and total sales. This is what I want you guys to write it. If you are using a new file. And the data is nothing but India data, which we are referring. I'll wait here for 1 minute. So today we're gonna discuss on one more formula, which is the similar way of your sum if, but 60% will be using the same formula again and again. So let me just show you. So I'm just clicking on the new measure again. In home tab, you have new measure. Now I'm just using here. If I need here Canada sales or United States sales, how can I get it? Let me just show you. So I need USA sale, US sale. Is it clear? So last time we have done which one? India sales, right? Or you want to do the India sales again in a different way? Which one? US sale or India sale? India sales? Okay, fine. I'm just using here India sale again. India sales too. So we're gonna use here calculate formula. Okay, it's a combination. With a filter and without filter, you can use it. So it's a calculate formula, evaluate expression in a context modified by filter. So based on this filter, whatever the filter you give, based on that, it will summarize your data. So I'm writing here expression as total sales, comma, and here it is talking about filter. Filter, as I said, we'll be using one more formula, which is called key filters. So in this key filter, what will happen? You have to give the expression, which column you're filtering it. I'm filtering country column. Country equals to which country we need?
India.
India. So once we close this, we are done with this. So simple. First, aggregation function. It may be sum, average, min, max. And then key filter is a formula to filter the country. Or any column if you want to filter, you can use key filter. Got it? This formula is not applicable in sum max, average x, min x. All those formula, it is not applicable. It will only work with calculate or calculate table to filter the data. Clear on this? Please make a note. And the output will be same as it is. So let me just show you the previous one and the current one. See, the value is same. There's no changes. So this is the India data sales 2, which we have written. Can you please make a note of this? Okay. So let me just add in the multi-row card total sales and then India total sales 2. So my total sales is 29,16,184. And what is my India sale? 5,89,000. So what is the percentage? If I want to know, how do you get it? If anyone asks you, what is the India's contribution? So you're going to use new measure again. You will write here India sales percentage, India sales 2 divided by total sales. That is the reason we have used this. So what we are doing, we are dividing what is the percentage ratio. After writing this formula, after pressing enter, please do remember you need to click on percentage icon. If you click on this percentage, it will convert into percentage, or else you will get decimal value. For example, I'm not clicking on this. I'm just showing you. So what you got? 0.20. So it is a decimal value. I need into a percentage. So I need to click on this. Now, can you see here? Can you guys try it? Now let's go with this. So we'll be understanding the text function a bit more. So we're gonna filter the data more over here. Now let's understand. I want everyone to add a new page. Take a slicer, add category. The way I'm doing, I want everyone to do it. Copy this and paste it. Remove it, the information, add manager. Copy and paste. Remove the manager. Add segment. And the last one will be your region. Add the region. I want 4 slices like this. You can add more than 4, but I'm just showing you the example with 4. I hope you are clear. Okay, now listen carefully here. I have here sales. I'm just taking a card and I'm adding sales. You don't have to do, just listen carefully now. So this is the value, what you are seeing in this. So in this, whenever you're clicking on furniture, the value is changing. Okay, if you are selecting segment, the value is changing. If you are selecting manager, any one manager, the value is changing. Okay, if you are selecting any region, the value is changing. So the basically what your manager required, the value should not change. Whenever you select any of the slicer, anything from this table, okay, which table? India sales data. Anything from this table, the value should not change. Getting the concept? It should be constant like this. So let me just show you the formula. To apply that formula, you're gonna use again one more formula, which is called all. So I'm just writing here fixed sale equals to calculate total sales, comma, all. What all is gonna do, let me just explain you. Returns all the rows in a table or all the values in a column, ignoring any filter that might have been applied. So if you're applying any filter, it will not affect there. It is clearly saying you table name or column name you can give. I'm using here table name. If I write here table name, it will work as a table. It will select the entire table on that. Simple formula it is. Okay. Now let me just show you here. I'm just taking one more card here. This is one and additional one card here. And let me just remove this and add fixed sale. Same value? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, this is sum of sales and this is fixed sale, which I have written the formula. Now, if I add technology here, is this changing? If I select home office, is it changing? If I select Ramesh, is this changing? If I select this, is it changing again? No, this is fixed. But in which scenario you will be using, I'll discuss later. Is it okay? So this is how you can show. The value should not change according to the selection. That is why we use fixed sale. And for that, which formula we are using here? All. Thank you. Can you guys please make a note of this? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Add a new page. I'll give you one example. You just try it. Why you're using, you'll come to know. Is it done? Added. Take a table. Create a table. Create table. Created. You do it. I'll just guide you now. I'm not gonna do. Take a table. Now take region, category, region, category, and sales. Are you seeing different sales for region, category, sales? Yes. What is your total sales? Okay, 29 lakhs, right? Yes. Next to that sales, I should get 29 lakhs. Next to that sales, I should get a next column and I should get 29 lakhs for each different records. How you can get it? Try to understand the question. First region, then category, then sales. Each category and each region has different sales. But the grand total is 29 lakhs. That 29 lakhs I need in a next column. Clear? Get it? Let me also show you now. I'm just starting a new page, taking a table, adding the region, and then category, and then sales. I got different values, but my total value is 29 lakhs, right? Now, if you see here, the formula which you have written is fixed sale. If you add that, can you see that? This is where you can use it. Now you can show the contribution. Furniture in central region, what is the contribution? For that reason, we use this. Got it? I hope this makes clear to everyone. That is the reason. Even though if I add, now still, if I add manager here, you can clearly see, still the value is not changing, but this value is changing. Got it? So this is where you can use this formula. So you're filtering the data, but your main table, main grand total will be fixed. It will not change. But why do we need it? Okay, I'll give you one example. Have a look here. I'm just creating a table now. Simple concept I'm giving you. Adding region first, and then adding sales, and then I'm adding fixed sale. Now I want to know what is percentage of region wise. Okay, so if I want, I need to get this answer. This formula is required. Without this, I can't write that formula. So let me just show you here. I need what is region wise contribution. So first I need to take here total sales divided by fixed sale. But if I don't have fixed sale, can I get that? Is it possible? Is it possible without fixed sale? No, it is not at all possible because I can't calculate directly from here to here. It is not working in a row level. It is working in a column level. Got it? So in Power BI, never ever think that it will work in a row level. You can't directly continue with this and this. If I write here total, it will understand total sales. Total sales to total sales? No, or else you'll get 100%. So here we will be using fixed. Without this, I can't get this percentage if anyone asks. Got the point here? Okay, wait. Till here, you're clear. Now let me add that also. Region percentage. Now, what my manager has said me, now he needs region. In each region, you have different managers. I need their sales contribution. So what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to select here table. I'm adding here region. And then I'm adding this time manager. So when I added region, it is giving me this cell. Agreed? Okay. Now let me add manager and let me add sum of sales. Do you see different value here now for central? Earlier it was 5 lakhs. Now how much you're seeing here? 1,81,000. Earlier it was for central 5 lakhs. 5 lakhs means 3 combination. Got the point here? If you calculate these 3 central, you'll get 5 lakhs. But it distributed based on manager level. Now I need a manager wise percentage. In that central, Mahesh, what is the percentage? So what I'll do, I'll take again region percentage. Can you see that? What is Mahesh percentage? 6.24. Out of 2 lakhs, 29 lakhs, he has done only 1,81,000. So 6% he is having. Who is having highest? Suresh is having. In which region? East. But more than this, someone else. Who is that? Suresh. In which region? West region. Easily you can identify. Got the point? For this only you have written. Which formula you have written? Fixed sale. Is it clear now? So this is where you're gonna use it. Thank you. Now, coming to this previous page, I want you guys to take this, right click and create a duplicate. The same page, I want you to create a duplicate. Okay, now I have a condition. Now your manager has given you one more condition. So the earlier page was fixed sale. Now your manager has given one more condition here. Now what condition he has given, let's understand this. If you are selecting furniture, the value should change. If you are selecting, okay, segment, the value should change. If you are selecting manager, the value should change. But if you are selecting any one region, the value should not change. Are you getting it? Till here, whatever you are selecting, it's okay. But when you are selecting the region, the value should not change. If the region is getting selected, the value should not change. Clear on the question? Okay. How you can get this answer? Let's see. In interview, they're gonna ask you these type of question only for Power BI most of the time. Now let me add it here. I'm adding a new measure. So let me just take here, except region, or what I'll be using, no region sale. Clear? When I'm changing to the region, the value should not change, right? So I'm just writing any header. So I'm using no region sales change. So now calculate total sales, comma, filter. Now I'll be using here something called what option? What it will do, it will remove the filter. If I select, it will not accept at all. Getting the concept here? So I'm just using remove filter. Same thing, clear filter from the specified table or column. So which column I'm referring to? Region. Close the bracket and close the bracket. Enter. Now let me just cross check again if the answer is right or wrong. Let's see. I'm taking a copy of this. Okay. I'm just removing sum of sales. No region sales I have added. Now let me just add here furniture. The value is changing? Okay. Consumer. The value is still changing? Mahesh. The value is changing? Okay. Now central. The value is changing? No. So whenever I apply filter on region, the value will not change. Got the point here? So whenever I'll select any region, the value should not change. Apart from region, if I select anything, the value should change. Clear? That is called remove filter. Can you guys do it? I'm creating a duplicate page here. Now, the last question I have here is, let's understand. Now, whenever I'm selecting category, the value is changing. Any category I'm selecting, value is changing here. Any segment I'm selecting, value is changing. Any manager I'm selecting, value is changing. And if I'm selecting central also, value is changing. Now the question comes, whenever I select central, I mean region, the value should change. If I select apart from region, anything else, the value should not change. Reverse this time. When I'm selecting region, the value should change. When I'm selecting manager, the value should not change. Segment or category, If I'm selecting anything, the value should not change. Got the concept? Okay, let's see. New measure. Only region sale equals to. Now calculate total sales, and then here we will be using all. What option you have? Except what? Which column? Region column. So if I'm writing region, it is referring? No. First you need to give table name. Which table you have? Okay. Second, column. Which column? Region column. That's a simple concept. Okay. All except in the sense, whichever the table you are referring, that table it will go and it will select that column, which column you require. So I'm just taking again here a copy of this visual, adding here, removing this only region sale. Now see here, when I'm selecting furniture, the value is changing? No. Okay, when I'm selecting consumer, the value is changing? No. When I select Mahesh, the value is changing? No, not at all. Okay, let's see. When I'm selecting any of this, East, the value is changing now? Okay, let me just try with Suresh now. So in East, Suresh, this is the sale, and actually he has achieved how much? This much. The East region sale is this much. Okay, the region sale is this much. And he has achieved how much? 252. This is how the comparison will work. Got the point here? So please make a note. In one time, you can't understand very clearly, so you need to practice more. Remember this. These are the formulas, advanced level. Now, I have a query for you guys. After this, there is no big formulas. You'll just need to understand the basic ones for the date concept. Now listen carefully here. I'm adding team lead and I'm adding total sales. Whatever it is, the sales, I'm adding it. Okay. Now, I'm taking a slicer over here in a new page and I'm adding team lead again. Now, please listen carefully. So when I'm selecting Manu, I'm getting Manu sale. Okay. Now, when I'm selecting here Ram, I want to compare who is highest in both of them. Who is highest? Ram is highest. What will be the percentage of Ram? I need that. Between these two, what will be the percentage of Ram and what will be the percentage of Manu? If I add again into the picture Sunil, so I need among these three, who is first, who is second, and who is third? What is the percentage? I need a percentage here. Approximately, it should be around something 40%. Sorry, it will be 30, 20, 20. Okay, you can take 40, 30, 30. Clear? It will be approx. I'm saying you. I want that answer. Can I get it? Can I get? Yes, sir. Will you try?
Yes, sir.
Try it. So whenever I select any slicer here or any request, I should get the output here. Which formula you're gonna use, you can use it. Up to you. It is there in all only. I'm giving you 2 minutes here. Let me just see. If I'm adding here fixed sale, what is gonna happen? So you need to try to understand this. If you're adding fixed sale, you're getting the total sales, right? But when I'm selecting Manu, I should get this sale or total sales. I should get this sale, right? Now this is my total when I'm selecting Manu. When I'm selecting Ram, the value is changing again, but this value is fixed. So based on this selection, the value should change. Agreed? Yes or no? So what we have to do, I'll just show you one more formula here. Please have a look. New measure. I'm just writing here grand total. Sales equals to calculate total sales, comma, all. Do you see one more formula which is called all selected? Now, when you use this, it's clearly mentioned here. Ignore, okay, ignoring any filters that might have been applied inside the table, inside this query, but keeping filters that comes from outside. This is outside, this is inside. Getting it? So I need to use which column here? Team lead column. Enter. That's it. Now let's see. If I add and if I clear this, when I'm selecting Manu, am I getting the same value? Whatever I'm filtering. When I select here Ram, the value is changing. When I select here Sunil, the value is still changing. Whatever you have the total, it is changing as a grand total. So is it working well? Now I need what? Percentage. To get the percentage again, I have to use what? New measure. Total sales divided by grand total sales. Simple. So this is your team lead percentage. So total sales divided by grand total sales. After typing this, you need to use percentage formula. Okay, can we write all the formula in one single go? Yes, you can write it. This is just an example I have given you. Okay, how to approach it step by step. Have a look here. So how can I write, sir, in one single go, all this formula? So I'm gonna show you that also at the same time. See, this is the percentage what you are getting. But when you are selecting Manu, are you getting 100%? So whenever you are selecting any one team leader, you're getting 100%. But when you are selecting multiple conditions like Ram, now who is having a highest percent? Ram. When I select Sunil, who is having more? Ram again. You can compare it now among these three only, not among the total. Getting the concept? One. If you want to write in a single query, team lead percentage 2. So first we're gonna write variables. So here I'm gonna write variable. Okay, let's take GT is equals to, I have to write calculate total sales again, comma, all selected. The same formula I'm writing. Team lead. Then after writing, you have to use return. Okay, total sales divided by GT. That's it. And this will be your return sale. Now, once after typing this, you got it here. You just need to convert into a percentage. Now, you will not get this grand total. Okay, directly you will get the percentage. Let me just show you here. So if anyone asks you in one single go, if you want to write, you have to use variables. See there. Now the same condition. Again, I'm selecting Manu. I got 100%. When I'm selecting Manu and Ram, same configurations. And again, I'm selecting Sunil. I'm getting the same output. Clear? So that is advanced level. And this is step-by-step level I have shown you. First, you need to create a grand total. How to create a grand total? Please make a note of this. So these are the advanced level formulas. That is why we say we'll show you only 10 to 15 formulas. The reason is this, and especially interview questions. The combination formula, please make a note. So we're gonna write variables. Variable GT is nothing but this is the formula of GT. And then in return, what you needed, total sales divided by GT. So the combination of these two separate formula, we have done it. Clear? Make a note of this also. Okay, now let's talk about date interview questions. What type of interview questions can come across? So let me just take here table. 2-3 questions will be there. Let's discuss on that. I'm taking here order date. Okay, you asked me. What? Okay, wait. You asked me about this, no? Okay, listen carefully here. See, This is one formula which we have written, that is called grand total. Got it? The formula which you have written for grand total, it's the same formula I have written. Then whenever you are using variables, two formula can be combined, two or more than two formulas in one single formula. So I need only the percentage. So for that, I have to return what type of functions? Total sales divided by GD. So which is called as grand total. Got it? And whenever you write any formula, suppose if you want to fit it, shift enter, it will go to the second line. So it is just for the performance, how it looks like. Clear? And return will always be down in the next cell. The row numbers which should go down. So like this, you will be writing n number of formulas. Any questions? Thank you. Now coming to this order date, I'm just selecting it here and I'm adding total sales. So in this order date, I'm just removing day, month, quarter. Now you have here 4 years of orders, dates. Okay, the value is clear. Now, I need here the last year percentage. Which year percentage I need? Last year comparison percentage. So what is my this year sale? 9,06,068. Okay, now let's see how to write it. So I'm just using your calculator, or if you want me to use Excel, let me use Excel only. So now let's see, 2023 sale. What is the sale? 749,195. 749,195. Is it clear? 2024 sale. What is the 24? 968,425. Is it clear? Now, I need here last year percentage. So I'll be using minus like this. Then with this, I have to get the percentage. So this divided by this, all this condition I have to do. And what is the percentage you're seeing here? So it should be a 29%. Clear? Now I need to write this same thing here. I need to get that percentage. How can I get it? If you want to write the formula, you can write it. If you don't want to write, the second approach I'm giving you here. Do you see here quick measure? In this quick measure, you have something called time intelligence formula. Time intelligence formula is related to date. So can you see here year over year change? If you select this, now once I select that, what it is asking me? Base value. So what is my base value? My sales. So I need to select the sales. The date. So here which date I have taken? Order date, right? So I need to add here order date. And number of period means how many years previous you want to go. I want to go 1. So I'm adding it here. This much lengthy formula. You wanna write? Anyone wants to write this much lengthy formula? No, right? See here, variables again written. So in one single formula, they have written 2, 3 formulas. 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 formulas they have written. Okay, let me add here YOY percentage. Do you see 29%? Even in Excel, you got 29. Now also you're getting 29. Okay. If anyone asks you to get the answer, then what you'll do? You'll use a quick measure. In interview, can you use this option? No, right? So you need to write the formula. To write formula, again, I'm showing you step by step. New measure. First, what you need? You need previous year sale. Getting it? So you need first to compare previous year you need to have, because you can't compare row level. You have to get the column level. To get that, you need to write last year's sales, calculate total sales, comma. Now filter. Which year you need? Last year, right? Same period of last year. Do you see this? Same period last year it is taking. And you will give here order date dot date has an extension. So which extension you are talking? Hierarchy extension it is. Okay. Once you type this formula, now you can see here last year sale. So now current year sale is 9 lakhs and last year sale is 7 lakhs. Is it clear now?
Yes.
Now what you're gonna do, you're gonna take here new measure again, one more formula to get the percentage. So I'm just writing here YOY percentage equals to. So first thing you need to write here the formula called divide. Numerator is nothing but last year sale, LY sales minus total sales, then divided by last year sales. Close the bracket. Once you type this, you can click on this percentage after writing this formula and it will convert into percentage. Now let me just show you that. Do you see here? But what you are getting here? Minus. So what is the logic here? What is the logic? I have done some mistake. So what is that? Total sales minus last year sales, then divided by last year. Now if you see here, do you get any minus? No. Now the same formula, without writing the formula, I have used quick measure, giving me the same answer. Now lengthy formula you want to write, like this lengthy formula or a simple formula. Choice is yours. You are not writing, but you have to understand this. Getting the concept, or else they'll ask you what is this, why it is added. Now I'll ask you, what is this formula is doing here? Why this formula is here? What will be your response? No idea, sir. Power give I give. Then why I need you? Question number 1. Got it? So you need to be very clear with the formula. If you are using quick measure, what this formula is doing and how it is working. Instead of that, you can write a formula step by step. So first you are extracting the last year. Then you are using the percentage. I hope this makes clear. Please make a note. This formula, you have to write this formula also. Okay. Now, if anyone asks you, get me last month and this month comparison. So I need December and November comparison. Then how can you give me? So let's see. Same period last month, huh? Cool. Last year sales. So let's talk about last month sale now. Let's understand that. So even I'm writing the formula here this time. So I'm just taking here order date again and sales or total sales, whatever you want, you can take it. Now in this condition is very simple. You need to remove the day, you need to remove the quarters. And now in this, if you want to get it, let's see. Last year sales, I'll just add it. Is it giving me the right answer? If I need Feb comparison with Jan, is it giving me the right? No, it is giving me 2022 Jan versus 2021 Jan. It is wrong answer. So I can't use last year sale. So here I'm adding a new measure again. Last month sale. Calculate total sales. Now the advanced formula is date add. So you can see here date add, number of intervals it is asking. First you need to refer the dates, order date dot date, then give a comma, number of intervals. Number of intervals is -1. So last month. So after giving this number of intervals here, it is asking you interval, which condition you want to apply? Month. So I need month here. I'm just closing the bracket. That's it. Minus means previous. If you keep positive means 1 is next. Okay. Now I'm adding here in this list. Let's see. I got the answer here now. Now I can compare it. Current month, current year, current month is 92. And current year, last month is 1,41,000. So this is the month, last month sale, the comparison. And then I can drag the percentage here. I hope this makes clear to everyone. Can you guys make a note of this? So these were 2 important formula. One more formula is there. Let's try how good you are in this. Then after that, we'll be not writing the formula anymore. I have more 2-3 formulas, but I don't want you to waste your time here. So let's discuss on this. Guys, have a look. I'm taking order date and I'm taking sales. Okay. I'm just removing this. Okay, let me just keep fine. Now in this scenario, you're seeing 2024 December, November, October, September, August, and July. I need last 3 months of sales. Last 3 months. Are you getting it? Can I get the answer in one single card? In this card, last 3 months of sales. If anyone asks you how you gonna approach, I have a question on that. So October sale is one. Okay, let me just take November sale. Sorry, December 92 598. 92 598 is the December sale. Is it clear? Okay. Now last 3 months in the sense December, November. November sale is what? 141327. 141327. And then October. 10 567. 767. Huh? Now what is last three sum? 3,39,000. Can I get in this card with the help of formula? If anyone asks you. And in this, there is a condition again. Whenever you select a slicer, if any month you are selecting there, it should go to the next last 3 previous month. Suppose if I'm selecting December, it should go till October. If I'm selecting November, it should go again November, October, September. If I select October, again October, September, August. Like this, it should switch. How good you are in that? 5 minutes you have. Do online, do YouTube, whatever you want. Okay, time up. How many members got the answer? Anyone? Please respond. Okay, why? What is the reason? I gave you 5 minutes, one formula. What did you do the mistake? Any idea? First thing, you were hurrying in searching everywhere. Directly you will get the answer you were expecting, but you will not get it. That is your wrong understanding. First, you need to explore yourself. How to get it? Which formula can I use it? In date formula, which formula I have? So I need to check all the formulas. It takes time, I know that, but still you can get it. Okay. So always never jump into the Google, YouTube, or ChatGPT. They'll not give you the right answer. That is the reason I said it. Last 3 months of sales. So see here. First, we're gonna use calculate total sales. Same concept, no changes at all. But here, when I use date, I have n number of options. Something I have dates in period. Okay, let's see. If I'm selecting dates in period, it is asking me date, order date, dot date, then start date is your last date or max date, whatever you can use. Okay, it's up to you. Then minus 3. And which condition you need? Month. So last 3 months, I'm just adding in the visual. I got 339.69. And see here, what is the answer here? 3396939. Clear? So I'm getting the last 3 months. If I select here November, okay, I don't need this December, November, September. Now what should be the answer? 3623. Clear on this? Now let's see. I'm just adding a slicer here. Let's take order date. Year, month. Now, let me just select here. If I select November, 362. So last 3 months, 1, 2, 3. What is the answer? 362. Okay. Now I'm just removing this. I'm selecting October. From October, how much it is? Okay. Now let me just select October. 30206. Is it working dynamically? This is how you need to get it. First thing, you need to understand what you have done it. So last 3 months, if I select here, you can either write fix or anything. Date period, it will start from your order date. From which date you are referring? Last date of your date, order date column. From there, minus 3. Which condition you are given? Month. That is how the dynamic answer will come. Clear on this? Make, yeah, instead of last date, you can use max. Clear on this? Please make a note. Now you understood the formula? Do you guys need any other questions? Do you have it in your mind? Or you want me to give you a question and you will get the answer? What do you think? Will you get the answer for that? Okay. Please make a notes. I'll directly give you the interview questions, no? Why you're worrying? Okay, we'll discuss on that part. I'll give you 2 interview questions. Don't worry. At the end. Okay, now coming to the quick measures. When you're gonna use this quick measures are predefined formulas. As I explained you don't have to write much formulas here. Whatever you want, you can extract it, but based on the selected versions. Okay. Now how it works, I'm just giving you one example. See here, add a table. And let's take here order date, year, and sales. If you want to take total sales also, it's fine. So I've taken these 2 conditions. Listen carefully now. I'm not gonna do anything. We are not gonna write any formulas also. Just have a look. As I have shown you, you can get last year's sales from here also, right? From where? This is time intelligence. Year over year. Okay. Now, in case if I need the total sales, so I need a running total here. Running total in the sense accumulating all the 4 years. Getting the concept? Accumulating all the 4 years. So what you can use? You can use which option here? running total. But there is a condition here. Before going to that, I'll be discussing in this way. I'm adding here year and month. Now see, I need till January 2021 till December 2021, it should be cumulated. I need the whole year cumulated sale, 1 year. So each 1 year, I need a cumulated sales. So how can you get it? So here in time intelligence, you have year to date. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
So you need to select that. You need to add here order date or base value is your sales. So you will take sales here and you will add here order date, a simple condition, and then add it. Nothing else you have to do. So this will give you a Y2T, which means year to date, YTD. Can you see that? So directly you just need to select it and it will accumulate. Let me just show you that also. So 18,000 plus 19,000, 38,000. 38 plus 64, 1,02,000. So till where you will get? Till December 2021. Then again, January, it is starting with a fresh. Clear on this? Can you guys make a note? Do it once. Now this time I have used quick measure, guys. Remember. No writing formula. So one. Okay. Now the same concept. If anyone asks you to get information in the same page, I'm showing you one more visual. Now in this scenario, they're gonna ask you one more question here. I need all the cumulated. Even from here, it should continue. After 5,92,000, it should add 29,000. So if you add 29, again, it will go to 610, 615 like that. So it should accumulate till last 4 years. Is it possible? Yes, it is. So what do you have to do? You have to select here total running. If you select this total running, you need to select the base value like this, sum of sales, order date, and then you just need to click on add. Now, what it will do, it will give you the formula here. So as I said you, whenever you are selecting the hierarchy, you need to add the extension. Did they add any extension here? Did they add dot date?
No.
Here? Here?
No.
So manually you need to approach now. After getting this formula here, you will come to this page and you will write here dot date. Okay. If you don't want to do this, no, sir, I don't want to do this, all things. Okay, fine. You can simply come here, right click, and which option you need to select? Order date. You should not select date hierarchy. Got it? You will select order date. Either one way you can do. Now I'm doing order date. Now, once I have done this order date, I'm taking here sales running. Now, can you see it is accumulating? Not only for December, after December, I'm showing you here. See. So 28, 29, 30, 31. 5,92,000, then day wise sale. 1,92,000, sorry, 1,932, it is adding. So it is going in the sequence. Running total will accumulate all the 4 years in one single go. If you have 10 years of data, it will accumulate day wise. Day wise, it will give you running total. Is it clear? Just select that and modify this. Right click and then use order date. Do it. Just show you one more scenario. I'm adding the year and I'm taking the sales. Okay. Now I need here rolling average. So last 2 years of data should be combined and get me the average sale. What is the average sale for last 2 years? So here we're gonna use something called rolling average. If I'm selecting this sum of sales, order date, instead of days, you need to select what condition? Year. And previous is 1 and the current is 1. So current should be 0 because always remember index starts with 0. So current will be 0 and previous is 1. So let me add it. Now if I add this much big formula, do you think you'll write it? No, right? Then ignore. Just add it, nothing else. But how do you think, sir, it is right answer? Okay, let me just give you a simple question here. I'm using calculator. So let me add here 968425 current year plus last year 749195. Okay, those are 2 years of sales divided by how many years it is? 2. So what is the answer? 858, 810. Is it giving you the right answer? So that is what it is. Rolling average means it is taking current year and previous year combination and dividing by 2 years. So last 2 years of average sale I need. So that is what I got. Clear? Please make a note. Now I have a question for you guys. Get me the answer with quick measure. I'm asking you with quick measure I need United States sales. Are you getting it? US sales I need it in a card. Take a card, get me in quick measure. I want you guys to try it. Use which formula? Do you see the filter?
The filter value.
Good. Sum of sales. And what do you want to filter? Country. Select the country and drag it here. And which country you need? US. So United States, you got it. And add it. Automatically, you'll get the formula. So which formula it will show you? Let's see. So sum of India country. Okay, sales. Sum of sales you got. And India country in United States. And the formula is similar to your table calculation. And you got it, 2.3. Got the answer? So we have used filtered value. Like this, you have different concept. You need to analyze and you need to do it. I hope this makes clear. Okay. Now, let's save this file. Now the interview questions here. Please make a note of these two questions. Let's try. I guess I like this question a lot. So let's see how good you are. Not go with this. I'm just modifying the question. This should be your question. So please make a note of this. Second question. Give me a moment. Okay, 1000. So 10,000. These two formulas should be in measure. Please make a note of this. Measure it is. Okay. By tomorrow, I want you guys to get me this answer. Everyone is done? So this is the question which I needed. One is your interview question, and the second one is also similar to your interview question only, but it should be in the measure. Remember this. Tomorrow we'll be discussing online services. Okay. So first we need to create one visual. So we'll be creating with parameter with all those things. Within 15 to 20 minutes, you need to create it. Make sure this. So tomorrow the class will start at 12:05. I hope this makes clear.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you all. Take care. Have a nice week. Already done.
Yes, sir.
Good.